okay, so let's try. Let's like really try this experiment. If you ran Waymo, let's say they're, I don't know if you agree, but they seem to be at the head of the pack of the kind of, what would you call that approach? Like, it's not necessarily LiDAR based because it's not about LiDAR,
Level
but
4 robotaxi.
level 4 robotaxi all in before making any revenue. So they're probably at the head of the pack. If you were said, "Hey George, can you please run this company for a year?" How would you change it?
I would get Anthony Levandowski out of jail, and I would put him in charge of the company.
Well, let's try to break that apart. One, do you want to destroy the company by doing that, or do you mean you like renegade style thinking that pushes that like throws away bureaucracy and goes to first principle thinking? What do you mean by that?
I think Anthony Levandowski is a genius, and I think he would come up with a much better idea of what to do with Waymo than me.
So you mean that unironically, he is a genius?
Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt. I mean, I'm not saying there's no shortcomings, but in the interactions I've had with him, yeah.
What?
He's also willing to take, like, who knows what he would do with Waymo? I mean, he's also out there, like far more out there than I am.
Yeah, these big risks.
Yeah.
What do you make of him? I was going to talk to him on this podcast, and I was going back and forth. I'm such a gullible, naive human. Like, I see the best in people, and I slowly started to realize that there might be some people out there that like have multiple faces to the world. They're like deceiving and dishonest. I still refuse to, like, I trust people, and I don't care if I get hurt by it, but like, you know, sometimes you have to be a little bit careful, especially platform wise and podcast wise. What am I supposed to think? So you think he's a good person?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really make moral judgments.
It's difficult to.
I mean this about the Waymo. I mean that whole idea very non-ironically about what I would do. The problem with putting me in charge of Waymo is already $10 billion in the hole, right? Whatever idea Waymo does, look, Comma's profitable. Comma's raised $8.1 million. That's small, that's small money. Like, I can build a reasonable consumer electronics company and succeed wildly at that and still never be able to pay back Waymo's $10 billion.
So I think the basic idea with Waymo, well, forget the 10 billion because they have some backing, but your basic thing is like, what can we do to start making some money?
Well, no, I mean, my bigger idea is like, whatever the idea is that's going to save Waymo, I don't have it.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be a big risk idea, and I cannot think of a better person than Anthony Levandowski to do it. So that is completely what I would do as CEO of Waymo. I would call myself a transitionary CEO, do everything I can to fix that situation up.
Transitionary CEO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can't do it, right? Like, I can't, I can talk about how what I really want to do is just apologize for all those corny, ad campaigns and be like, here's the real state of the technology.
Yeah, that's like, I have several criticisms. I'm a little bit more bullish on Waymo than you seem to be, but one criticism I have is it went into corny mode too early. Like, it's still a startup. It hasn't delivered on anything, so it should be like more renegade and show off the engineering that they're doing, which can be impressive, as opposed to doing these weird commercials of like your friendly car company.
I mean, that's my biggest snipe at Waymo was always, that guy's a paid actor. That guy's not a Waymo user. He's a paid actor. Look here, I found his call sheet.
Do kind of like what SpaceX is doing with the rocket launches. Just put the nerds up front, put the engineers up front, and just like show failures too. Just
I love SpaceX's.
The thing they're doing is right, and it just feels like the right. But
we're all so excited to see them succeed.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see Waymo fail. Like, you lie to me, I want you to fail. You tell me the truth, you be honest with me, I want you to succeed.
And that requires the renegade CEO, right? I'm with you. I still have a little bit of faith in Waymo for the renegade CEO to step forward, but
it's not John Krafcik.
Yeah, it's you can't.
It's not Chris Olmsted. And those people may be very good at certain things.
Yeah,
but they're not renegades.
Yeah, because these companies are fundamentally, even though we're talking about $1 billion, all these crazy numbers, they're still like early stage startups.
I mean, and
And
if you are pre-revenue and you've raised $10 billion, I have no idea. Like
yeah,
this just doesn't work. It's against everything Silicon Valley. Where's your minimum viable product? Where's your users? Where's your growth numbers? This is traditional Silicon Valley. Why do you not apply it to what you think you're too big to fail already? Like,